Sup, cats? Had an interesting night. Met a guy, not in a great way for either of us. I don't think that, exchanges like that are a person's true colors. I never do. Some highlights, I was trying to sleep where I was, and dude just decided to chill, party, drink beer. And yeah, I was aggressive because sleep is more important and I have nowhere to go. I don't get to choose to shower or sleep in a bed. That is it. That's all I have got. And so, yeah, my need is a lot more important than your fun. So there's a difference right off the bat. I was not disrespectful to you first. You knew I was there and chose to be whatever. Chose to neglect that another person might have an actual need that you are just not respecting at all. So there's that. I do not strike first, and I don't apologize when I do strike. And yeah, I could have done things differently, but look, have you ever tried to reason with a drunk? It's not possible. The thicker the ego, especially, the thicker the arrogance, especially. Plus, you add liquid courage and false confidence. Yeah, it looks like you work out and you have a firm handshake. Don't underestimate. That's not a threat, it's just like wisdom. You are full of yourself, dude. You're not doing well. Nobody needs a cigarette. That was one of the dumbest things he said. I don't care about you is a lie. You don't care, period. You don't know how. Maybe it's because you weren't cared for enough, but you need to learn. Look at how you treat your body. Yeah, you work out because of appearance. And that's all it is, and you want to rely on appearances. I wrote a song about you, and it's going to hurt. Not because it's insulting, but because it strikes right to the core. Okay? I've been there. I was an alcoholic. And you might not think you are, but the fact that you are willing to pollute your body and speak and treat another human being that way when all they're trying to do is sleep peacefully in the only place they can, says way more about you than me. Okay? There's a lot of talk about finding inner peace, the martial art I do and mastered and continue to, or try to when I can feel my body. The whole point is finding inner peace, to seek and to find inner peace. Merstudi patitsi sing tindak, pusakane titi sing henning, to seek and to find that which is right, doing in silence. Yeah, unless I need to be allowed to, protect peace outwardly. Peacemaking doesn't necessarily look or sound the way that people think, which is probably why y'all don't have it. The song I wrote is called Inner War. Okay? It's very simple. I hope the inner war doesn't claim you. I hope that inner war doesn't claim you. Whatever inner war that betrays you, you let decide to destroy my peace. It became you. That's the cycle. That's the problem, and you are it. Okay? You might want to listen to somebody smarter than you. You might want to listen to somebody more compassionate than you. Maybe then you can learn how to care at all. Especially about yourself, because you matter too. I care about you. Last night could have gone a lot differently. I knew you were inaccessible, that's why I didn't even apologize or try. The person who strikes first, the actual disrespecter, is the one that needs to apologize. You're not the human being. Look what you are doing and consuming. Look what you are saying and treating another person like. I told you peacefully, hey, I'm trying to sleep, please keep it down. And that's the only peace that you kept, while doing other things that were not keeping it, well, were keeping it down, but were all obviously disrespectful and disturbing what I was trying to do, which was just sleep. That's not okay. And you can't just pick like, well, that's what you said. It's like, the spirit of the law. You know what I was getting at. You know the point, and you chose to disrespect anyway. I picked up your cans, by the way. Natty Light. It's fine. Cheap choice. Just gets the job done, right? Maybe instead of numbing and running and blaming and projecting, You could try a different approach next time if you want to. I am anyone's best friend who ever lets me in, but addicts are impossible and I don't even try. I call it deserved vitriol. Okay? If you don't like the words that are coming out of my mouth, consider the words coming out of yours and the actions that precede it. The attitude and beliefs need to change, the words and behavior patterns need to change, and you will see your life blossom right before you. You don't have to be a tough guy. It's actually really cool to be soft. Okay? So this is to like any addict, and chemical has nothing to do with it. In fact, the worst ones, the most insidious addicts or addictions or types of don't deal with chemicals. They deal with just thoughts. Something else choosing your thoughts is controlling you, is making decisions for you, and you forfeit to it. That is nothing to do with a chemical. Chemical is just an easy call out. It's an easy thing to see, and it's an easy way to intervene. If you don't like somebody, you notice somebody is drinking too much or using a substance too much, and it is impacting relationships and work ethic and decision making and all of these things, you can take it away. You can intervene. You can stop. You can, there are programs and shit you can send them to. What about the ones that just sit in front of TV and, guzzle, media that is detrimental to mental and emotional health, that make you believe that there is an enemy and it has a specific face and name? Those are way worse. The original opiate, as called out in 1992, was religion. It is the worst. Because then you think truth is a property. And, well, if somebody challenges your property, they're wrong. Not right. I always grew up being taught that it is better to do right than be right. I don't care if I have a wage or not attached to anything. I wake up and I work hard on myself and for others. Remember the last time I was here, or one of them? I picked up the entire place. Nobody asked me to. It wasn't demonstration. It's just me being me. If there's a piece of trash on my path, I pick it up. Looking for, maybe there's a set rules in the other Boweries there are, but pick up after yourself. It's that easy. Like, if you're that disrespectful to your environment, what does your heart look like? Because your environment, wherever you are, does not matter, is an extension of your heart, which is an extension of your mind. This takes care of this. This is the loop. And then it extends to wherever you are. I care, genuinely, and so no matter what, I make things beautiful. I leave things in better condition than I find them. Leave no trace. If you're a camper, that's the thing. It's as easy as picking up after yourself. If you haven't even got that basic decency and respect, I don't care about you. No, you simply don't care at all. And you are the problem. That is the problem. If you want the solution, then, congrats for finding this video, and thank you for making it 9 minutes in. Like, I'm not lecturing, I'm not doing anything, I'm telling the truth. I'm inviting anybody within earshot to a better life. Bigger life, bigger love. That's all I do. Yeah? You can watch any of the videos that I make. That's all I do. The original Inner War piece was more belligerent. It was more insulting. Then I woke up and just took the parts that are relevant and I made it better, because that's what I do. I leave things in better condition than I find them or make them. Kintsugi. Okay. And then that thing you're saying, like, tell all your friends, and say, yeah, tell all your friends about me. Have them come to me. They're gonna get a way different result, probably. And then, it's just this guy being a drunk asshole again. Okay, yeah, he's full of shit. Is that the result you want? that how you want to be remembered? I would like to remember you how you want to be remembered, but you have to be honest. I was thinking about that earlier, in memory of plaques and things like that. Is that really how we just want to remember people? There's no memory attached. I don't have any memory of Brenda. I have no idea what she even looks like. There's no picture online that I found. I didn't look very hard, mind you, but pretty telling. We're just gonna give them a plaque. She was 18 years old. That's way too young, no matter how. That's way too young. That's half my age. In memory of, well, what memory does she want to be remembered for? Probably not whatever, I bet she does love softball, but in my, getting to know her and kind of thing, what if she preferred baseball? What if it was her dream to be the first woman baseball player? We'll never know. And there is no memory attached. So in memory of what? It's got a name and a number. Dates. And that's it. That's not a person. That's a document. So, not cool. I want to know what Brenda wanted to be remembered for. If we're going to put a plaque there, it needs a memory. That's a QR code. Just have an actual, this is who this person was, and at her best. QR code. I see solutions everywhere. You want to solve for illegal immigration? Good, marry one. It's documentation. They're safe. You just saved a family and a really, really hard worker. Adopt one. It's documentation. They're safe now. They don't have to worry. You just saved a life. And a really, really beautiful soul. Deserving of love and belonging. This stuff is easy. It's so easy for me. I see it and it automatically happens. So, yeah, you found a bird last night, Mr. Toole, who is extraordinary. If you want to have good experiences in life, try approaching me better, like you actually want to care about anything at all, and see what happens. Okay? Okay.